right, so let's start today's practical. Just let me turn on my slides on slideshow. Okay, let me share screen. All right, can everybody, first question is typed into the chat. What are the 3 states of matter? Let's see who is the first one to type. Bella must be very tired. She only reached home at 4 o'clock today. I hope the rest reached home slightly earlier than her. Okay, good, except the spelling of liquid. Right, maybe it's a typo error. Okay, good job. Okay, now I changed my question. Actually, none of you has given me the correct sequence. Oh, there's one. Darius, correct sequence, correct spelling. Now, sequence is important. So usually we start with solid first, right? So can everybody type again? What should it be after solid? What is the next state? So it's not any or how. All right. The solid, what is the next state? Is liquid. After liquid, the next state will be gas. All right, so solid, liquid, gas. You all must remember solid, liquid, gas. Don't get mixed up. Don't go and remember solid, gas, liquid. Then you get all confused. All right, good job, Zoe. Good job, Bella. Good job, Darius. All right, so yeah, the rest, some of you did not respond to my chat. Let me admit Si Yu. Okay, one more and mark her attendance. Now, next question is, can you all type what is matter? 1 mark question for PSLE. What is matter? Type into the chat, please. I want to see 6 responses. What is matter? Type into the chat. Wow, Bella, well done, except for your last letter. I'm sure it's a typo error. Other than that, it's perfect. The rest, I only have 1 response. What is matter? Matter is, I help you with the front. Matter is anything that has what? And then you fill in. Matter is anything that has what and blah, blah, and what. All right, can y'all try? Matter is anything that has what and what. Okay, can everybody try? Some of you talk about space. Some of you talk about volume. So matter is anything that has what and take up what. Okay, good job, Si Yu. Okay, perfect answer. Samvi, perfect answer. Eldon, you only have half the mark. You talk about space. You need mass also. Mass. There are 2 marking points, mass and volume. Either you use volume or you can use space. Space means volume. All right. So matter is anything that has mass and takes up space. Or we can say takes up volume. Okay. All right. So let me go back to my slide. Okay, just to make sure I can see everyone's chat at the same time. Okay, so this is this part. Okay, so let me do my inking. Okay, matter is anything that has mass. That is the first marking point and takes up space. Now, this word space simply means volume. Same thing, volume means space. You all must know. All right, so 3 states of matter. Don't anyhow write gas first. All right, I want you to learn in the correct sequence. All right, so it's solid. And then you have liquid. And then you have gas. All right, if you cannot remember the sequence, then the memory aid will be, can you remember it by 6 little goats? Okay, 6 little goats or 6 lazy goats. All right, SLG, that will help you remember. All right, 6 lazy goats, 6 little goats. All right, if you don't make memory aid, you can remember, then good for you. If you can't, then you need some memory aid to help you remember solid, liquid, gas. All right, now next question for everyone. Now I talk about mass, so I'm going to highlight. Can y'all type into the chat, what instrument will I need to measure mass? What instrument can help me measure mass? Everybody type in the chat. I should have 6 responses. What instrument will you borrow from me in the science lab to measure mass? All right, what instrument measures mass? Okay, good job, Bella. Perfect answer. Okay, the rest I still waiting for 7 more responses. What instrument can help me measure mass? Okay, good job, Eldon. Perfect answer. So there could be more than one different answer. All right, so I'm still waiting for 6 more responses. Hang on, I should have 4 more responses. Yes, we are doing Kahoot later, Siri. Okay, at the end of the tutorial. Measuring cylinder. Zoe, it's good that one of you makes mistakes. We all should thank whoever makes mistakes because we all learn together. I'm sure Zoe is not the only one who has this misconception. So don't worry if you give me the wrong answer. All right, we are all here to learn from each other. Nothing embarrassing to give wrong answer. It's only embarrassing if you don't even try. Okay, now measuring cylinder measures, not mass. Measuring cylinder measures volume. All right, so Zoe, take note of that. Measuring cylinder measures volume. Okay, so if I want to measure mass, Siri, it will be weighing scale. There's no such thing called measuring bigger. Measuring bigger, don't have. All right, weighing scale. Okay, so this is the weighing scale. So there are many terms to it. Some people so there are different terms. Some people call it electronic balance. All right, so that it has the numbers, electronic balance, or some people call it weighing scale. So you learn one of them. All right. Why do we need to do in order? In which order? You mean the solid, liquid, gas? Is that your question, Darius? You're saying this one, right? 6 little goats, right? That means if I ask you what are the 3 states of matter, because if the question is state, if the question say state the 3 states, all right, of matter, then if you write in the wrong order, you still get the full marks. All right, so if the question is state the 3 states of matter, if you write gas, liquid, solid, or you write liquid, gas, solid, you get the full marks. Or you write solid, gas, liquid, you get the full marks. But I want you all to remember solid, liquid, gas. Reason being, later on you'll be doing melting. Let's see how much you all remember from. Actually, some schools only teach it in primary 5, but I think it's good to expose you. So let's see, we have solid. Then the next one is liquid, right? Then the next one is gas, right? So I ask you to remember in this sequence, solid, liquid, gas. All right. Now, can you tell me when I change solid to liquid, what is that process called? Solid change to liquid. And can everybody type into the chat? Good job, Bella. So solid mass, what is the process that changes from solid state to liquid state? Good job, Darius. The rest, I should have 4 more responses. What about Zoe, Siyi, Eldon, Sanvi? Ice is a substance. Ice is a substance, not process. All right, so ice is a substance. That means it's something. All right, ice is not process. Okay, process will be like melting or those boiling. All right, so I'm asking you which process changes solid to liquid. That will be melting. Okay, right here. So this is melting. So solid melts to become liquid. All right. So what must the liquid do in order to change from liquid to gas? What is the process called? Okay, anyone? Change from liquid to gas, what is that process? What's happening to the liquid? What is happening to the liquid when the liquid changes to a gas? That starts with B. What is happening to the liquid for the liquid to change into a gas? What must your mother do every day to make you hot Milo? What must your mother do? Yes, your mother must first boil water, right, using a kettle, all right, be it the usual normal kettle or the electric kettle, I mean. All right, so boiling. Okay, now I have another answer, it's called evaporation. All right, evaporation. Okay, so evaporation also change from liquid state to gas state. Okay, so going right, so there's melting, there's process, there's boiling. Now I go to the left-hand side, I use maybe green. So gas change back to liquid. Anybody knows what is this called? What must the gas what has happened to the gas if the gas changes to a liquid? Starting with C. Have you heard of that C word? Anyone? Con what? Anyone knows? Okay, no one knows. Never mind. We will, condense. All right, condensation. Okay, so the gas must condense and change to liquid. Then we go to the liquid change to solid. This one you should know, right? Let's say I want to make ice. I put liquid water into the freezer. I put liquid water in the freezer. What will the liquid do in order to change to a solid? It will be called what? Freezing. All right, good job, Bella. Freezing. So the liquid will freeze to become solid. So the reason why I want you all to learn in the order of solid, liquid, gas, so that you will know solid melts to become liquid. Liquid boils to become gas. Gas condenses to become liquid. Liquid freezes to become solid. So it's going right and then do a U-turn left. All right. Then liquid can also evaporate to become a gas. So boil and evaporate, this all means liquid change to gas. Now, when you go right, it's all gain heat. You will learn it next year by exposing you first. So going right is gain heat. Okay. So solid must gain heat to change to liquid. Liquid must gain heat to change to gas. Then going left, right? If you're going left, gas must lose heat to change to liquid. Liquid must lose heat to change to a solid. So it's quite easy to remember if you are going left. Left start with L, so lose heat. It's just a memory aid lah. All right, so if you're going left, all right, left start with L, therefore lose heat. Okay, so you will learn this next year, but I'm just exposing you earlier first. So I repeat, if you're confused, I want you to memorize by solid, liquid, gas, so that you will know solid gain heat to become liquid. Liquid gain heat and become gas. The gas must lose heat to become liquid. The liquid must lose heat to become a solid. Then when you change from solid to liquid, the solid is melting to change to liquid. The liquid will boil and become a gas, or the liquid evaporate and become a gas. Gas condenses, condensation comes from the word condenses. Gas condense into liquid, liquid freeze to become a solid. So if you put liquid water in the freezer, liquid water will change to solid ice. All right, so if you want to memorize this, one way is you can tell yourself, you do a U-turn, so means my baby elephant can fly. M-B-E, baby elephant. Baby elephant is B-E, right? So my baby elephant, then do a U-turn. Can fly. F for fly, F for freezing. All right, so my baby elephant can fly. So I'm going to write it, the memory aid for you if this helps you. So I exposed you earlier first. I write in blue. All right, so my baby, right, capital M, capital B, elephant. So imagine a baby elephant can fly. And then you do a U-turn. All right, can fly. All right, so you do a U-turn. That means this way and like that. Okay, so that will help you to remember this way, do a U-turn. My baby elephant can fly. So M-B-E-C-F. So M-B-E-C-F. I hope this helps everyone. So that explains why I want you all to remember by this sequence solid, liquid, gas. All right. So this whole thing, let me highlight in blue. This whole thing, right? It's more of exposing you earlier first. All right. So this is the memory aid. Okay. Any questions so far? All right. How many of you have learned melting, boiling, condensation, freezing already from your school? Have you learned? You type yes. Haven't learned? You type no. Melting, boiling, condensation, freezing. Type yes or no. Learn it already. Type yes, no, if you haven't learned it. All right, thank you for all your response. So most of you know. So I just want to expose you earlier. Okay, now let's move on. So we measure mass. Okay, we measure mass with a weighing scale. So this is a weighing scale. So if you put some